Hey there, it's the English Picker here. These are my picking finds for the last week in July 2013. Um, got some really cool stuff this week. I done some online finds as well as I tried the car boot sales again, and they went okay actually. It's a sale that I haven't been to in ages, and I did see lots of my competition there, but and I turned up relatively late, about half an hour after it started, but still I managed to get some quite good deals. Um, a lot of my competition are just after steals and deals, things for 50p and a pound. But if you're willing to spend that bit more and you've got the knowledge, that's where you can make some money. I think these people are just, they know basic stamps and they want low ball prices and they're just scrapping. But if you've got the knowledge, that's where you can get the deals because knowledge is key. So I'll show you the car boot sale finds first. First thing I picked up was this sweet ring. It looks like a dark Baltic amber. It's a real showy job. And the person wanted £12 for it. I ended up getting it for £7. So I think that's a pretty good deal. It's hallmarks both on the inside and also on the end there, so that's good. Good quality piece. Doesn't look like it's been worn much. There is a lot of fake amber online. It's compressed stuff with silver plated stuff. It's described as 0.925 and it says the silver content is 0.925. So it's silver plated. There's so much of it online. So it really kills the market. So it means I'm gonna have to sell this in my antiques cabinet because online it wouldn't reach the price which it really should because the market has just been absolutely nailed by fakes and eBay just doesn't do a damn thing about it and quite frankly it pisses me off. But yeah, nice piece. I'll probably get maybe 20 for that in my antiques cabinet, which is nice. The next thing I picked up from the antiques fair was over here, which was some earrings. These ones up here, which I think are sterling and CZ. I've got to test them just to check they're not white gold. But the main reason I got them was for these. These are 9 carat gold. They won't weigh much, probably about half a gram in total by the time I pulled the front off. And I paid £1 for both pairs. So 50p a pair, so that's pretty good. I'll make a small profit there. And then also for £1, I got these. These are clear amber and sterling silver, sort of ornate fretwork loop earrings, hook earrings with clear amber. So they'll sell well. I'll probably get about a tenner out of those. Then from another seller, she when I was looking through her jewellery, she went, "Oh, you'll find no gold and silver in there, Ducky." And lo and behold, I pulled out a piece of silver, and she went, "Oh, well, that one's silver." And then I pulled out this silver pendant. She went, "Oh yeah, and that one's silver as well." So I asked how much. She said 5. I counted with 3, and she accepted my offer. So essentially, I paid £1.50 each. This is a really nice moonstone, and I think it's moonstone. It looks like a moonstone and silver pendant. I've got a chain for that, and then just a fairly basic flat chain, hallmarked Italy 925. They don't sell particularly well, but I might scrap it. Got a couple of duds. I bought this thinking it could have been silver. It's not magnetic, but it's not silver. It's way too hard. I can't bend it at all with all, you know. So it must be some kind of stainless steel or something. I paid £1 for it. And then also for £1 I bought this piece here because it looks like it could be silver, but it's not magnetic and it's got this kind of thing on it, but there's no markings on it. It's just way too shiny. So I think that's fake as well. So yeah, a bit annoying, but hey ho. Then I bumped into a guy I know. He's a fellow metal detectorist, and he goes out and about, and he also does a bit of wheeling and dealing, and he got these items here. He knows his stuff as well to an extent, but he knows more about ceramics. Anyway, I picked up these pieces here. I paid. He wanted 25 for the 3 pieces, and I managed to get it for 20. This is a lovely sterling silver and marquisite bracelet. Really nice, good quality piece, fully hallmarked, real nice quality. All the stones are there, which is key with marquisite, because if you've got missing stones, the value just goes. Never put these in ultrasonic cleaners because the stones fall out so easy. It's a mistake I've made in the past. But yeah, nice piece. So I technically paid about 10 for this. I should be able to get 15 to 20 for that, I think. But, you know, I've got family members and stuff that like marquisite, so I might keep that as a potential future gift. The next piece was intriguing. It got a load of silver rings, but I picked out these two because this one, it's hallmark silver, but it's got this golden nugget on top. And I did speculate whether it could have been a natural nugget, but it didn't feel heavy enough. Anyway, I got it home and it's tested as 9 carat. So there's this 9 carat sort of knob on the top. So I think I'll sell it as a piece with the bit on top. There's no point prizing it off really. It'll only weigh a couple of grams, but you know, that should do well, maybe £15 for that. And then the main reason why I got it was because of this. He thought it was amethyst, but it's actually Blue John, which is a type of stone that only comes from Derbyshire, I think, in England. It's one little mine it comes from. So it's quite a rare stone. And I've had a couple of Blue John pieces before. I seem to come across them. And yeah, really cool. Because amethyst wouldn't be so great for £5, but Blue John, you're talking 20 to 30 maybe. It's slightly deformed. I'll need to, you know, correct that, but that's a quick fix. So yeah, it's probably 1920, something like that maybe. Nice antique piece. Not the best piece of Blue John because only half of it's got good colouring, but you know, it's still it's a rare stone. So it's that was a good deal. So that'll pay for everything, and then the rest is profit. So the next thing I picked up was from a dealer, kind of knows his stuff, and I thought I'd overpaid, but I think I've done okay. Basically, I paid £10 for this lot. He wanted £10 for this, and then these came out of a 50p box. So I got it all for 10, which is the best deal I could. These are just Victorian coppers, but they are actually key dates. This is an 1869, which although it's really worn, still it's worth, you know, £3-4 even in that condition. And then this one, it's got tape on it, or had tape on it, so I've got to rectify that. And this is an 1871, again a key date in the Victorian Young Head penny series. Big money if you find one of these in nice grade on either of those. So I'm not always the best with pennies because there's so many different types. It's a whole world unto itself. But I did know that those two are 2 years, which are particularly good. Next one, this is I think it's Turkish. I did look it up. It's from the 1800s coin. I've had some like this similar that I sold at auction. It's 22% silver. It's like a hammered design. I thought it was Egyptian actually at first because this design there appears on a lot of Egyptian coins, but I think it's Turkish. So yeah, really cool. That'll go on eBay tonight. Main thing I got it for was this, which I'll probably end up keeping. Let's see if we can get a close up. There we go. It is upside down. It is 1796 shilling with some pretty bad gouges in it. I think it's been dug up with a metal detector, and it's William III. If it wasn't for those gouges across his face, it would have been quite a nice coin. But the cool thing about it is the little letter Y there, which means it's York minted, and in fine. It books at £85. I mean, this is probably lower than fine. It's probably like a VG because of these gouges, but this is why it'll go into my own collection. So for a tenner, I was quite happy with that. I'll probably make my money back on these, and then this is a freebie, so that's nice. And the last thing I got from the car boot sales was this. It is a 1891 dime Philadelphia, and I paid £2 for it. Probably overpaid a little, but it books well and it's in really nice condition. So it's in better grade than the one I've got in my own collection. So I'll swap it out and sell the other one out of my own collection. So that's what I got from the car boot sales. The next things I got were from online sales, because occasionally I do see good deals, and here's what I found. Now I probably overpaid for this, but it is quite cool. £10 for this, and it's a 5p piece, and it's a mint error, and it's got this huge chunk missing out the side, and it's not post-mint damage because it's absolutely bang on flat, and there'd just be no way of doing it without damaging the design or buckling it or anything like that. And it just looks like the edge of a molten piece of metal, that if you were to pour metal on a flat piece and then do that. So it's just where there's been a extreme planchet flaw. So really cool. That one will go in my own personal collection, but I think it's a good investment at a tenner to in the future, if I wanted to sell it, I could. The next thing I got, which was it was actually mounted on it had a loop through it as well. I paid £40 for this, and it's an 1849. Sorry, I paid £42 for this. It's a 1849 $1 gold $1. The annoying thing is that some prat has drilled a hole through it, right where there could have been a mint mark. I mean, if there was a mint mark on this, you're talking crazy money. But unfortunately, where that was is now gone. But still, I bought it around just a fraction over its scrap, and that'll be a nice addition to my collection. I seem to be collecting a lot of old coins recently. So that's the next one. The next coin is really cool. There's a couple of these that have sold lately. I ended up getting, including shipping, I got this for, I think it was about £23. And it comes with a certificate. Olympic commemorative coins, Westminster again, I always come across their stuff. United States $1, obverse, blind runner, reverse, clasped hand. So it's the Paralympic Games dollar. So this is my favourite side really. It's got the clasped hand and this lovely sort of, it's like a reverse proof. It's Philadelphia proof, and these catalogue really well in the Red Book. So I didn't win some of the earlier options, so there was a couple that were on at the same time, so I picked this one up. It's really cool. I do like the modern commemoratives from the mint, and I think I got that at a good price. So yeah. Next thing I got, I'll leave the best to last, but this was an online find. Really odd. It was sort of midweek, around about tea time, but it was just a bad photo. So I took a chance on it. I paid £33 and something. I paid just under £34, I think it was, all told. So it's a really cool. It's an old style. It was described as something like 18 karat gold diamond ring, and so put that. Oh, it's upside down. It says T&S, which is the maker, and then 18 karat, and then plat. Now there's not a whole lot of platinum. It's just like a platinum slither on top, and it's got these sort of platinum bits to kind of look like diamonds, but it's got one real nice diamond on top. There's a few inclusions, but it's a really clear and really, really white diamond. Good quality diamond, actually. And yeah, in its styling, it kind of looks Art Deco, late teens, early 20s in its styling. And it weighs 2 grams, so I paid under scrap for it. I was completely amazed because just every now and then you get a little deal on eBay. I don't often do it, but it was sort of a really fuzzy photo. I thought I'd take a chance on it. So yeah, really cool. It's quite a small size. That's the only downside. But you know, nice piece nonetheless. And the last piece I got, I need to thank the royal family for this. It's about the only thing I want to thank them for. But because of this insanity about the royal baby, it meant I got a good deal on this next coin. It was right about the time, it was finishing right about the time when the couple were due out the hospital. And I was watching this coin because it was still quite low, and I don't know whether it was because of this or just, I don't know. But yeah, the auction finished, and I managed to get this coin at a real good price. I paid £110 for this, with free shipping. So that's just crazy. It's a half sovereign from 1910 in reasonably good condition. Yeah, there's a bit of wear on there, but you know, it's only really bullion value anyway. But so yeah, you can still see his hair really well. You've got Edward on there. The other half sovereign I've got is George V. So this is a nice addition to my collection. There's still a bit of mint luster in around the letters. So yeah, really sweet, really happy. So I paid £6 over the scrap price. So I think, you know, I'm pretty comfortable with that. So yeah, and it came in this nice case, which is actually for a sovereign, because it came in a Royal Mint package thing which said proof sovereign, and that case in itself is probably worth about £10 anyway. So I'm going to take it out of this and put it in probably in a 2x2 for now, and then sell the case and get £10 off, and then that means I've got it under scrap. So yeah, happy days. I didn't expect to buy a gold coin, but it was just, you know, it was going cheap. The photo was good, the description was good, but yeah, it was just at that time when the country was sort of going unnecessarily bananas about the royal family, which meant I got a good deal. So there you go. So thanks for watching, everyone. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.